Tom Barney's Chicago scene in the Loop, downtown Chicago at Teatro Zinzanni. You never really know what you're going to find when you walk into one of these Chicago scene segments, like a little behind-the-scenes look at some rehearsals for Teatro Zinzanni. I'm going to talk to 3 of the cast members on what it's like to do a musical experience like this, completely immersive. Check out the seating here. It is completely immersive and very unique to Chicago. So I'm going to talk to the 3 cast members on what it's like to do this, the upcoming holiday season, and the whole thing for the Chicago scene right now. Let's take a look. Yeah, so we are at behind the scenes at Teatro Zinzanni with Tim and Drea. How are you guys?
Great.
Great, thanking you, Tom.
Wow, I'm great. Thank you for having me here and kind of crashing the behind-the-scenes party that's going on here. But Teatro Zinzanni is back, and Broadway in Chicago is back, which is a lovely thing after being dark for so long. But why don't you introduce yourselves to as you are in the cast and what you guys do, because it's a very immersive experience, something a little bit different than maybe like the standard Broadway experience that people might expect.
Mm-hmm. Quite right.
Do you want to make a little musical?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
By the waters of the Caribbean, by the waters of the...
That's just a little taste, huh?
That was, well, it's nothing to do with the show at all, in fact. It's just a song that I do sometimes. Nothing, you won't see that in the show at all. You might if you're waiting by the ladies' lavatories, because I often entertain there in front of the door if there's a queue.
Oh, good spot to be.
Oh,
So that's what you do when the show's going on. You're walking around, you're playing, you're doing things like that, right?
We're popping around doing all sorts of odd different things as these characters. I mean, I do Mr. P.P., who's a frightfully fastidious English sort of businessman in a pair of shorts and long white socks. And Drea...
Yeah,
I
Drea.
play an elderly Austrian woman named Hildegard, and we have in the meal services during our show at Teatro Zinzanni, we all have the opportunity to talk to everyone in the tent in our characters, and we tell stories, we play, or we sing, and we basically just engage, which is the component to these the act that Tim does with ping pong ball juggling, or the aerial act that I do, or singing or dancing. It's a whole cavalcade of
silliness.
Yes.
I think I say
We can use a little silliness, right?
But life at the moment needs silliness.
Absolutely.
Needs human contact, and that's what we offer.
That's right.
We go to every person and we make contact with them. We are silly and we have fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
We hop around. We do whatever. We are just silly. We specialize in being silly with talent.
Absolutely. If you can make someone laugh, as far as I'm concerned, you've achieved the highest goal.
I agree totally.
And this time we need to laugh. Sorry, Tom.
Oh no, it's totally fine. I just want to show the room a little bit here. So this is the room.
Spiegeltent from Belgium. They're 1920s to 1960s. They used to be dance halls. They are
Really?
magnificent. You walk in and you are transformed immediately by the environment.
And is that, it's got to be a lot different to perform in a place like this than maybe like on a traditional stage in the traditional setting for any kind of a musical act, right?
Absolutely. I've done musicals in Australia for many years where the audience, 3,000, 4,000 seaters, we're here and the audience is there. Here we're in the same place as the audience. We are like this. Hello, how are you?
Arm's length
everything
away.
fine, madam, everything to your
Yes.
satisfaction. We're really on top of each other, having a wonderful time being silly.
Is it, you mentioned, Drea, that you do the aerials. What's that like doing it with, there's people around you, munching on, a salad or something like that?
Is that people don't, they think that you can't hear them. So some people will comment about what they're seeing in the air, and I often want to say, I can hear you.
Right.
They'll be like, well, look at that. Oh my gosh, look what she's doing. I'm like, oh, I know, isn't it amazing?
It's not television.
Incredible. It's not television.
It's live.
It's a truly immersive experience for people who've never done it.
Working with a person from the audience who is her old lover. I mean, it's an amazing story.
It really is. What is practicing or rehearsing, kind of what's going on here? Is it like a rigorous schedule to continually be ready? I mean, what's that like for you guys?
Oh, well, if it's a physical, oh, yes. Well, I mean,
Our
it's
lives are
incredibly
about
physical.
rehearsing.
Absolutely.
Training.
It's very disciplined. We have to keep our bodies strong and our spirits, happy and strong. And when you're lucky enough to work on a show like this, especially now after the pandemic, we didn't work for a year and a half. And,
Right.
And we didn't know when we were going to. There's so much joy in being able to prepare to do this thing that we've worked all our lives to do.
And every day I get up, or when I arrive here, I always say to myself and to other people, we are so lucky to be doing what we're doing, having fun and giving love and joy to other people.
In your time in Chicago, what have you guys done to bounce around the city and see what the city has to offer?
Oh, well, I love painting, so I've been to the galleries. I love people, so I wander around looking at people, saying hello. I've met many people. I'm a person who sort of says hello to people. So, and I found Chicago a beautiful city. Yeah.
The museums are incredible. The Art Institute is just an endless gem. Every time I go in there, there's something new to see. I love the parks.
Yeah.
From behind the bean and the amphitheater and those climbing walls and those crazy parks back there and
Maggie Daley Park.
Yeah, the ice skating serpent.
Yeah.
Path. I just
It's called the Ribbon.
The Ribbon. It's amazing.
I walk around looking at the buildings, the beautiful Art Deco buildings, just going, and I'm seeing all the figurative leaves, the animals, all the beautiful workmanship, craftsmanship that's gone into this building of this city. It's just beautiful.
They're looking at the playbill. What's the name of your character so they can earmark it for when they arrive into this space?
Well, I'm Mr. P.P. Andrea is.
I am Hildegard.
Well, thank you both very much.
Deutsch? Ja, natürlich.
So we'll see you on the stage or in the room. And what's this room called again? You were named it.
Mirror tent.
Mirror tent.
When you're smiling, oh, the whole world smiles with you. Oh, when you're laughing, oh yes, when you're laughing. Oh, look who's over here.
Yeah, there. Hi, Liv. How are you?
Good. How are you?
This is a way to do it right here. Why don't you guys introduce us? Oh, that's the way to do it right there.
The amazing Liv
blessing.
Warfield,
Yep.
our
Amazing
gorgeous
singer,
singer.
beautiful singer,
Thank
from
you.
Chicago.
Our Queen Cleopatra.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm Cleopatra. I'm the vocalist, and it is crazy. I think I found my tribe here at the tent. So yes.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Oh.
We love it.
Thank you.
And you're from Chicago. What part of Chicago?
Well, I'm originally from Peoria, Illinois. So.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. So we were talking earlier about the uniqueness of this show and what it brings to people. From your perspective, what is that uniqueness that this show brings, as people are flipping and flopping right behind you there? Which I think is the very unique thing about it.
I think the magic of the tent allows people a freedom and an energy when they walk in. You kind of like lose everything that you expected. So don't expect anything, just enjoy. And I think out of all this stuff that we've been dealing with, it's a place where we can smile again, laugh and have a good time and listen to people sing, and of course flip behind me.
Right.
All of that. I mean, the talent is crazy high. Like, it's extraordinary. So people just need to experience it and just it's an energy, you know.
Come in and have some fun,
Have
right?
some fun. Yes.
And you're doing a lot of the singing. I mean, what's that like for you? You know, to entertain a crowd like this in a space like this is so unique and so different. I think for people who don't know, we're at the top of a building. We're not like in a proper playhouse. We're in what's the name of the tent again?
Spiegeltent, mirror tent.
Mirror tent. It's just different. It's something that's very unique to at least this part of the city. I've never been to anything quite like it.
Yeah, it's unique, and I love it because vocally for me it's different every night. It's a different experience every night, but it's the same, but it's not the same. It's just a unique vibe for me vocally because I get to come out and I get to feel people's energy in the tent. So it's extraordinary, especially singing with these two behind me. Me and Cuneo get to sing together. He's an amazing artist. So everybody in this cast, I'm telling you, is brilliant. Even Frank Ferrante, I mean, Cassie, Oliver, like all of us, there's a synergy there that I really respect and love. So, yeah.
Well, we can't wait to see all of you perform, including what's happening back
Exactly.
there. That's got to be fun little eye candy.
Yeah, right.
Well, thank you all very much. I appreciate it. And through the early part of January, people can come out and see you guys perform.
And there'll be another show afterwards.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Not going anywhere.
Don't go
Yeah.
anywhere. Come back and see the next one. That's for sure.
Stay as much as you want.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And have another drink.
Have another drink. Yes, celebrate.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, there you have it. Teatro Zinzanni at Hotel Cambria in the Chicago Loop. TBARNES at WGNTV.com. If you have a suggestion for the Chicago scene, that's tbarnes at WGNTV.com. Check out the tent from the outside. This is inside the lobby on top of the 14th floor of the hotel. Pretty cool, right?